but more on the happy side of things, playing in the snow. Eric, here you are ready to go to tell us what's happening outside of the station. How's it looking out there?
Yeah, that's right, Taylor. You know, you were just talking about those heavy snow bands beginning to set up to our southwest and slowly starting to move onto the coast. Just as you were saying that, we started to see the snow pick up. And I'm also noticing the flakes are getting bigger. And that goes to what you were just talking about, how this snow, not only is it rare to get snow in South Mississippi, but you start getting these bigger fluffy flakes. That just doesn't really happen often. This is more of a Midwestern kind of snow, or something you get in the Rocky Mountains, a powdery snow that is just perfect for skiing. And speaking of the snow and accumulations, I don't know if we can, I don't know if we have our camera pointed to our satellite dish, but we've actually had to have our engineers over the past couple of hours, they have to constantly go to our satellite dishes and scoop the snow off of the satellite dishes so our signal continues to go out. When does that ever happen? Again, we keep on saying, when does that happen? That never happens. That is just something very unusual to say here in South Mississippi. I do want to also say, you know, we've been getting pictures of snowmen across the coast, but a lot of them not necessarily in that classic snowball shape because of it's very powdery. But I will say, if wherever you are and you can safely get to maybe a sidewalk or your driveway or your parking lot, if we can tilt the camera down to the ground, the snow actually gets a really good consistency if it gets a little bit of the heat from the concrete, and you can start to really make a better snowball and a better snowman when you kind of factor in the heat from the sidewalks and from the pavement. So maybe that's what you need to do in order to get more of that consistency, to get more of that classic look of a snowman, and maybe not looking so much like Sandy Man from past Chris Jan. We also have a snowboard set up in the yard in front of WLOX. We're going to start measuring our snow. We'll probably do a measurement during our midday show coming up, kind of see how much snow accumulations we've had. Certainly, we want your reports from South Mississippi, and just like everyone's been saying, take it slow on the roads. We are seeing some traffic on DeBees Road, and I've seen some of the cars actually start to slip a little bit. So some of them have been not getting the traction that you would get if the roads were not icy or snowy. So things are starting to get icy, things are starting to get snowy, the roads are freezing over. Our temperature, the last I checked at our station here at WLOX, our temperature was at 25 degrees here on the coast, and that will continue to fall. And when we get those snow bands, our temperatures may even fall even more. So again, an unprecedented snow event. Can't believe I'm just talking about snow right in front of the station here at WLOX in Biloxi. But for now, let's head it back over to the studio, and I'm going to come inside and warm up just a little bit.